Hey, what's going on, guys? This is Taib from outsole.com, and today we're going to talk about the Air Jordan 1 UNC to Chicago. If you've missed my last video, I talked about the new beginning pack. It came out, I guess, yesterday. So if you've missed that, I'll invite you to go back on my YouTube or just check my website. I wrote an extensive report on it. So today we're going to talk about the UNC to Chicago. Now, the shoe basically embodies Michael Jordan's journey from college to the NBA, the league. So on the back side, you have the UNC represented in blue. On the front side, you have the Chicago in red, and in between, you have the black. I guess it stands for the black cat. I don't know. I'm just assuming. But the shoe looks good. I don't like using stock photos when I want to show you what a shoe looks like. So I went and found a picture on eBay to show you the actual look of it. It's built with some kind of premium tumble leather material. This one is not too soft. It's kind of like a harder tumble leather. And then what you have is blue on the back. Again, this is a transition from college to the league. And you have your Wings logo on the side here, and your swoosh logo in blue. And what else? The outsole red, again with your circular thread and everything. And then on the tongue and its extension, you have some kind of a thin layer of foam in there to, I mean, it's pretty good. And then on the back side, your heel area, the liner, you have a dual density foam here that cushions your ankle. Inside the shoe, your insole is blue on the left side and red on the right side. Again, the transition, and then you have the Nike Air logo to complete it. Now, what I like as well is the tongue. I said the tongue, the hang tag. Usually it's in plastic, but this time they used leather, which I think is good. You know, Jordan brands always like throwing different things around and they're trying to play with stuff like that. So that I like that. And then you have your box, of course, is red and black. And this is the shoe inside the box. So good shoe. And I was looking at it on Downtown Locker Room website when I was running my numbers, and I like this. This girl is kind of modeling the shoe. It's pretty good. The shoe was made exclusively for the ladies, but it's gonna be available in like larger sizes for men with smaller feet. So you're gonna be able to get your hands on it. Now let's talk numbers. Now, like I said, um, oh man, it was made oh, my back is kind of hurting a little bit. It was made for the ladies, and Nike has decided to drop the shoe on the 14th, which is Valentine's Day. Again, Nike's marketing genius is working its magic. You know they know people are gonna want to grab those for their girlfriends or wives or significant other and whatever. So I'm looking. I think it looks like it's gonna be a lot of numbers, and I'll show it to you in a minute when I start showing you who's getting the shoe and all that kind of stuff. So let's get to that. So, like I say, I can tell you right from the start, it's gonna be flooding the market. And let's take account of who's getting the shoes beside Nike. Now, the major chains, you have Foot Locker, Foot Action Champs, Finish Line, Hibbert, JD Sports. And the minor chains, you have Kicks USA, Ruvilla, Chic Shoes, Shoe Polish, Jimmy John's, Nordstrom Rack, and all that kind of stuff. And guess what? There's a lot more boutiques that are getting it. I just didn't include them here because their numbers are like negligible. So I'm not gonna try to put that in there. It just doesn't make that much sense to me. So for now, I'm only gonna include like stores in the USA, and we're gonna use my assumptions to estimate the inventory for the rest of the world. All right. So when I was checking to see how many DTLR stores were giving the shoe, I counted like 218. That's huge for a small chain. But the thing is this: Foot Locker has been a little bit lazy. I looked at their release map. They didn't change anything there. They haven't provided any information. I don't know why, but the shoe does show on their release calendar, so that means it's going to be a lot of it. All right, so I created my assumptions. So I'm going to assume that Nike is going to take about a quarter of the production. Foot Locker, Foot Action, and Champs also going to get a quarter. Finish Line, JD Sport, Hibbert will split another quarter, and the minor chains all together will get the remaining quarter. So I'm only talking USA here. I'm not going to include the international location just yet. So let's assign 24 pairs for Foot Locker, 18 for Foot Action, and 18 for Champs. And then we will also give like a third of the production to the online stores. And we'll also give an extra third to Eastbay from the combined allocation from all the other entities. Okay? And we'll assume that 2/3 of each of the Foot Locker, 2/3 of the Champs, and 2/3 of the FTA will be given the shoe. So that means that 600 Foot Lockers, 181 Foot Actions, and 365 Champs. So now we can run our numbers. So when I ran my numbers for Foot Locker, I got 24 times 600, so that's 14,400 pairs. For Foot Action, 181 times 18, we got 3258. For Champs, we got 6570. And then to the total for the stores is 24,228. And the total for the online allocation is 24,228. By 3, we get 8,076. And Eastbay, we're going to get 8,076 by 3. We got it 2692. I got to fix this. Now the grand total for Foot Locker and derivatives is going to be, adding all these numbers together, we got 34,996 pairs. Took it up to 35,000. The boutiques numbers negligible. We're not going to talk about it. So if based on that, the total allocation for North America is going to be this number times 4, which is 140,000 pairs, because I started with a quarter, right? So now if we consider the rest of the world, we can double this number and go up to like 280,000, but I'm assuming 300,000 pairs. This is what I'm thinking. All right. Now, 300,000 pairs. Now, I gotta add my disclaimer. I don't work for the brains, or I don't work for none of these people. So I'm just using my background in mathematics to get this done. So the Lord has blessed me with this, and I use it to show you guys, what's coming out and how many pairs. So this is how I use this thing. So I don't claim to know everything. I don't know anything at all. I'm just basically using the little that I know, and I'm making some projections on it. So now let's talk about, so don't quote me on anything here saying Taib said this much is coming out. So because I don't have that information. This is just to help you guys out. Now let's go on the resale value. When I studied it, I took the last like 2 days sales, and yeah, mined up to like 180 sales recorded. And basically yesterday was 229, today is 227 so far. So the shoe hasn't changed that much. It's pretty much the same. Like I wouldn't say $2 difference, that's not significant. So let's look at my interpretation real quick. Now, like I say, I took the averages for each day, and it's between the price range between 227 and 229. The shoe is like $182 after tax if you live in Maryland, right? So let's see what kind of margin we can expect. The markup based on this is like 14%. So you're looking at a $20 or $25 profit. So this is probably the least profitable shoe in the month of February so far. So what you can do to make money on this is maybe get a lot of pairs. If you get like 20 pairs times 25, then that's good. But one pair, 25, that's not so good, because you're going to be doing a lot of work to only make $25. I wouldn't recommend that. But if you get like 10 pairs, then that's okay. You can make your 250 in one day. That's fine, because you can sell that quick. People are wanting the shoe. It's not going to sit. It's going to sell quick. Now let's look at what sizes yield to the highest margins. So good sizes to get. When I did it, size 14 and a half, 15 and a half, 14 had the highest return. So 242, 307, 243. Any other size is good. It's basically, it sits at like the 224 price range, 230. So that's like the $20 profit. Now let's look. If you get those sizes 14, 14 and a half, and 15 and a half in women's, that would be like a size 14 in men, size 12, and size 11 and a half in men, right? So your profit is going to go from $38 to like $97 if you get the 15 and a half. So 38, 39, 97. Obviously those sizes are hard to get, so you're not going to be able to get that easy. But these are the sizes that you should get if you want to make the more money. Now here's what I'm thinking. Like as soon as the shoe releases, the shoe's going to drop again by 5 or 10%. That's going to happen, because I'm sure it's going to drop by 5%, because once guys realize it's a lot of them available, it's going to drop a little bit, but it's not going to go below the 10%. I think by 5 or 10%. All right. There you have it, guys. Now, a dude asked me, where can I get the sneaker? So I had to rewrite another article on my website, which I'm going to show you in a minute, to show you who's getting it. So that's a lot of, I recorded a bunch of different places that are getting it. So you can go on my website or check the link that I'm going to provide for you in the thing below. And all these places, I'll give you a bunch of links where you get it. So you can go on the website and get access to all these people. And you can actually check, there's another website that I usually check that has like some good links for like international locations. It's called sneaker, whatever. I can't say it right. Anyway, check that out. Just go on the website, check the link below, and go on the website. Okay. Now, hopefully this helps you guys out. Have a wonderful day, and I'll see you next. Thank you.